4.
I'm 30 years old. I'm not thinking heart attack.
I always thought heart attacks were for older men, not for people like me.
So today we're asking, how is your heart? This is Dr. Judith Reichman from Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. She's also a medical correspondent for the Today Show. She is author of several books, including the best-selling Relax, This Won't Hurt, Painless Answers to Women's Most Pressing Questions. So Dr. Reichman says that heart disease is the silent killer of women because women and doctors often do not recognize the symptoms because the symptoms are, listen to this, the symptoms are completely different. The symptoms are completely different for women than they are for men.
That's right. And women think, oh, well, you have to wait for this crushing pain that goes to your left shoulder, because that's what we've been taught to look for in men.
Right.
But in women, it can be any discomfort from the waist up. Tingling, pressure, especially in the shoulders, the neck, the jaw. It's often accompanied by nausea, vomiting, feeling very, very fatigued and tired all of a sudden, problems breathing. And women very often have
with us. Dr. Reichman, why are women at increased risk for heart disease when they reach perimenopause? When we reach perimenopause.
First of all, when we get there, and when we get to menopause, we're older. So the older we are, the more at risk we are. But the other issue is that we may ignore symptoms because we think it's from perimenopause or menopause. Palpitations.
I was the opposite. I thought I'm having a heart attack. I didn't think. I thought I'm too young for perimenopause, so this must be a heart attack. Yes.
The other thing is that frequently we find that as our estrogen levels decrease over time, and when we become menopausal, we lose some of our protection from heart disease. So in general, I would say that women have heart attacks 5 to 10 years later than men. Not all women. Heart attacks in a young woman is probably a whole different story, and it's a different type of heart attack. Once we don't have our estrogen, if we have premature menopause, for example, we're more likely to develop heart disease at a younger age. So that lack of estrogen does it.
So would a hysterectomy have an effect on?
Well, if we have the ovaries taken out and then we have loss of estrogen because we're surgically removing our source of estrogen, then we're more likely to develop heart disease at a younger age. And women who have premature menopause, either surgical or natural, will develop heart disease at a younger age.
Okay, coming up, this woman was thin and fit, yet at 44, she had a heart attack in the middle of the yoga class. Next, we'll talk to her and a prominent heart surgeon about how emotions like our anger and our depression and heartbreak itself can lead to heart disease. We'll be right back.